So for my media coursework, I need to create a music video, and I've chosen to do on pop punk. But I also have to do 2 ancillary texts. So this will be a digipack, so it's kind of like a CD, but it's more plastic, like Neck Deep's Peace in the Panic. But I also got to do a magazine advertisement for the album. So in order to gain enough research, I want to find out a lot more about my target audience. I felt that you guys would be a perfect representative sample of a pop punk target audience. So what I want to know, I want to know a few things from you guys, but I want to know like mainly why do you watch music videos, just in general?
Okay, I like to find out if there's a meaning behind the lyrics, like intended from the artist, because that's quite cool. Like that's usually like written on the music video.
So it's like that narrative style.
Yeah.
So is that like a physical representation of it? Like say.
Yeah. Like if there's like a story, if there's a story to the music video, it's usually like to do with the lyrics.
So what would you think about a video that takes on a more personal interpretation of it? So the visual may not necessarily relate to the lyrics, but it's still a narrative in itself.
I think it'd be good, like interesting to see what other people think of like different music videos, and then what you interpret the lyrics, like see how they interpret them.
Nakia?
I would agree. I only watch videos really, like one, it's kind of just a part of being in the genre. Like as soon as the music videos are released, everyone's hyped about it. Everyone's hyped about it, so it's kind of just like you want to watch it to support the band.
Yeah,
and to
part of a community.
Yeah, but like a lot of the time, like you say with the Peace and the Panic, a lot of the music video with like the In Bloom, let's say, it's not that music video has nothing to do with the song.
Yeah.
But then the background of the music video does in a sense, which I really like. But narrative ones are probably my favourite.
So like the mise en scène would have a huge part of it as well.
Yeah.
Like the location, the costume, that sort of thing.
See, I kind of feel like with pop punk, like the lyrics are kind of self-explanatory in the sense that you can only interpret them in one way. So when you add visuals to that and the artist does something that you're really not expecting, and they like subvert conventions and things like that, I feel like that's such an interesting like thing. Like I love pop punk music videos.
So I know like I've got a basis of what you guys like for a style of it, but like what aspects in a pop punk music video would appeal to you the most?
Something that represents like the tempo of the song. So if it's a powerful song, then you expect like a powerful music video, or if it's like a slower, like sadder song, then you expect a music video to match.
Yeah, so like the lighting, it's like darker, lower key if it's
like the mood and
slower.
just like the tempo of the music video, like and its contents.
I kind of like the use of like semiotics. So like if there was like a specific lyric that made me like feel a certain way, if that was represented through image as well.
Yeah.
I think like the length of shots is quite important. Like when it's like a really fast-paced music video and the shots kind of correspond with that. Like so, like certain points in the music video, like the shot length changes. So like for a slower song, there'd be longer shots sort of thing. I think that actually works really well. I think that's one thing I noticed.
Like fast-paced editing.
Yeah, because ultimately it depends on what kind of performance style I do.
Yeah.
Because so for my idea, I'm going for the song Fossa. I'm sure maybe all of you have heard it. So it's a slow lyrically. It's quite emotional and deep. So the way I've gone for, I'm thinking low-key lighting, but the lyrics will be more of a personal interpretation. So I think about like a relationship just ended and like the breakdown of someone.
You could really play with pathetic fallacy for that. So like weather, the use of like rain, that would be really interesting.
So like ultimately, I want to make sure there's still the genre conventions of it. So you've got the sort of pop punk friendship sort of identity community coming through it. But like obviously, I want to play on the narrative. So like I said, pathetic fallacy, low-key lighting. But what aspects to you, for like a pop punk fan, would you like to see in Fossa?
I think like the name of the song is named after like an animal. Yeah, you know like the ones out of Madagascar.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so straight away that's something that like abstracts alternative meaning.
Yeah, it even has the lyrics like something going into the kill or something like that.
Yeah.
The lyrics are in it. So that's why they're trying to use it. So you could use that in the music video. There was something else.
See, when I think of Fossa, I think of extremely low-key lighting.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I don't think that song has a music video.
No,
I
it doesn't.
think of like really quirky like angles as well, like like a performance video with like the artist like coming out the camera sort of thing.
Yeah, I think of extremely low-key lighting, basically maybe like one light
Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah, I just think a narrative goes well with the song as well. Like if you have a narrative behind it.
I think like red light, you could have like strobe lighting and red mood colour lighting as well.
Yeah, that sounds good. So that's the narrative idea done. But so like as a stereotype of pop punk, there's got to be some sort of like relatability and familiarity for the audience. So in terms of, so for me personally, it's not always incorporated, obviously, because it depends on the song and the meaning. But like I'd want to see stuff like pizza, you know, got your skateboarding, concerts, vans, that whole alternative identity just connoted throughout. So is that something you guys would want to see?
I think because it's Boston Manor, like I always like to see the identity of the band coming through. And Boston Manor, although they're pop punk, they're much different to most other bands because their music's definitely not generic. So I think because they're like, especially that album is just like, I don't know, it's just more sort of
unique,
mood oriented. It's like it's darker than most pop punk albums, like Neck Deep, for example, like more classic.
You could play on the fact that they're kind of an indie band and have like really grainy, like low quality camera for some of it as well.
I think with Boston Manor, a good thing to play on is the fact that they are more gig based.
Yeah.
Like when obviously we all went to see them, it was all very much audience orientated. I think to play on that in the music video, like you said, like incorporate pop punk things, as well as a narrative, kind of had like two storylines to it.
Like
so
a hybrid.
Yeah, like kind of like, so you have the narrative and then it kind of switches to like more the band.
Yeah.
One thing I also think of Boston Manor is stripes, because of the lead singer Henry.
Yeah.
He always wears a striped tee, and even when I met him, he was wearing a striped tee. So I think to play on the fact that they are gig orientated, like incorporate that within the music video in some sort of way.
Alright, that sounds good. Well, that's all the questions I've got, so thanks guys.